Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I've been pondering, thinking, my time here in Runescape, and it always comes down to the same thing. Money. See, if you walk around here right now, what you see is a bunch of dumb shits. Stupid people, if you will. Noobs. And they're all wasting their money, because they don't understand that there is only 3 rings in Runescape. Now, what do you mean? What do you mean? Too small, Paul? What do you mean if there's only 3 rings in RuneScape? I mean, of these 8 rings, only 3 of them are actually useful. And they're the 3 that are in my inventory right now. Now, before I continue a discussion about rings, I believe some adjustments should be made. Subscribe. Better. Now that I'm properly dressed for the occasion, as I am wearing a wedding dress, I am not properly prepared to talk about rings. Ladies, or no females are going to watch this, but we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend women might actually watch this shit. Because women don't play RuneScape, gentlemen. I don't know how to do it. I know that's hard. That's hard. But let's have a look around. This person right here, Zariyama, totally a dude. But what this is a point-and-click fantasy game, so it totally works. It's a fantasy. It's like make-believe, like dragons. Anyway, ladies, if a man were to get on one knee and give you a ring of the gods, absolutely you should marry that man. And if he was dumb enough to buy you an archer's ring, something that is literally worthless and made of like gold-looking copper, you should dump his ass immediately right there. Reject his fucking ass, because that shit is just pure garbage. Pure garbage. And that is why I have a good husband. He gave me 3 rings, and they're all great. They're all good. Oh god, the brimstone ring alone. What a value. Just pure value. You could blow 5 mil on an archer's ring and a berserker ring. And, you know, the berserker ring is actually kind of worth because it increases your max hit and shit. But, the archer ring, it being borderline 4 mil, where it just increases your accuracy by 8, which is a less than 1% increase on over 99% of the content in this fucking game, is the reason why the Sears ring is garbage, because it almost does nothing. If you were to go to Vorkath and range him down, and you forgot your archer ring, you wouldn't even notice. Like this boy right here. Look at this fine Venezuelan, getting ready to be a bot at Vorkath. Look, amazing, amazing. And you know what? If he didn't bring his archer's ring, as I just said, he wouldn't even fucking notice. But if he fucking nutted up and invested in a ring of suffering, which, by the way, this is the time to invest in items, boys. When I bought this thing, it was fucking... Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see at this. Let's have a look. It was like 14 mil. It is now 17 mil. If you're letting your gold just sit in your bank, and as the world around it gets more and more expensive, much like our gas prices, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Go buy something so it increases in value while you're setting it, while your money's doing nothing for you. It's doing nothing. Yeah, this is the power of the GE tax, boys. Anyway, back to rings and things and the bling we wear on our fingers, boys, and toes. You know, you gotta. One day they'll add toe rings to this game, and they'll be best. And the best in slot one will make you'll never get foot fungus again, ever. It'll be amazing. But anyway, I just want to go a little bit more over in depth. So let's say you were going to go melee Vorkath, which is a very cost-effective way and very fast way to do Vorkath. It is actually best in slot to bring a brimstone ring, because anything that has even a remotely higher defense, the brimstone ring will surpass the berserker ring. But if it's like farm content, like Nightmare Zone and Ammonite crabs, you should probably use a berserker ring, because you're a Nightmare Zone rat and you don't want to train your slayer. But for people who like to do stuff in the game a little bit, brimstone ring is where it's at. Now, for the other 2 rings that actually do stuff, that you can feel the difference when you use them. Like, my god, you haven't lived life until you've only taken 5 potions to a neck reel task and never had to leave. Just one trip neck reels with 5 prayer pots. And I'm talking 250 fucking neck reels here, boys. We're talking big dick tasks, Duradel tasks. Ring of the Gods is your best friend. Best investment I've ever made. I bought it at, I believe 22 mil. It's now 27. I'm 5 mil richer. Oh, God. Whatever you gotta do, boys. Scrap the money together. If you're not investing it, you're losing it. Alright. And then the Ring of Suffering. I'm almost certain this goes with it. This needs no introduction. It is used everywhere. It is used in PvP. It is used in PvE. It is required for some bosses like Zulrah. If you go in there without a Ring of Recoil, a Ring of Suffering, God, those snakelings are AIDS. Do you hear me? Pure AIDS. So, got a little. I don't know why I'm complaining. I've only attempted Zulrah 3 times, and I only did it 1 time to get this wedding dress shit looking stuff, so I can pretend to be married and have people getting on their knees to give me rings. Point and click fantasy game, boys. Point and click fantasy. Yes. Anyway, I don't really have much more to say. The Ring of Suffering is really great. The Ring of Brimstone and Ring of Gods. Obviously, the Ring of Gods is so good. And it takes true heroes to get this thing. Like my best friend John. He fucking went out there and he did the work to get these things into the game. He dodged racial slurs from PKers and all sorts of other bullcrap, bringing weird garbage ghetto like low risk gear. It's hard out there. It's hard out there in the woods, but you gotta do what needs to be done, and so will you. Get out there and buy your fucking rings, boys. Buy something valuable, something that can, build your bank up. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves out there. Peace. I just totally missed my recorder button, but we're gonna pretend that was a smooth exit. Smooth cream. Smooth as cream.